Hey guys, it's Bobby from my backyard. Today is June the 25th, just a little quick update. Just got off work. Alright, this is the Texas Star Hibiscus. I had some really pretty blooms on there. I'll throw in a picture right here in the video to show you just how beautiful this thing is. It's about 8 feet tall now. I took the squash plants out of this back woodchip garden area. They were just, they did got some squash, but not much. This is a dwarf mulberry tree. Just planted it last night. Got it at Lowe's for $3. I'm all about a deal. We'll see how it does. And then this is where the other squash plant was, and I'm going to put the Olympian fig here that I also got for $3. I'll show you that in a moment. Here's the watermelon plant growing in the pot where I had the kumquat tree. And I want you to look right down here. Woohoo! Got us a little sugar baby. I'm real excited about that. Inside joke. Alright, I say that because my brother says that I say I'm excited about that without sounding excited. Anyways, here's the compost bin that I started. And on the left over here you'll see some white scallop squash. And on the right here is some cantaloupe. Hale's Best, I believe. I thought I would try those in here. I've got some planted out in the woodchip garden, but I'm trying this method. Alright, next is I need to cut my grass. This is that Olympian fig that I got for $3 from Lowe's. Nice size. And I'm going to plant it right over there. It's going to be wonderful. I'm excited about that, for real. And this, guys, look at this. This is the brown turkey fig. That was, what, 4 to 6 inches tall when I got it. You can see where the growth started. See where the green is on top of the brown? It was very small. And now, it's a good 2.5 feet tall. So, that's going to be a beauty. Let's see, the blackberries are about done as far as producing blackberries, but I got a ton of new growth, so I'm gonna have to cut this one back, I believe. I'm not gonna let it grow up high over the fence anymore. But those blackberries are phenomenal. This is the big giant lantana that's probably 4 times as big as it was last year, which I love. I appreciate this from my mother-in-law last year. She brought me a cutting. Love this thing. There is some transplanted Confederate jasmine. It looks a little rough right now. Got some new growth there. Right there. Looks a little rough right now, but this stuff is very hardy. And I've got it growing right here on the chicken fence. There's Bertha. Say hi, Bertha. And there's Queenie and Gertie over there. I've got it growing on the chicken fence in hopes that I'll be able to take this board down and it'll just cover up this side and give them some shade from the sun coming up from the east every morning. And these guys are just taking these wood chips and doing great things. Alright, a little walk out here. I put some fresh wood chips down. You remember my weed problem? Well, I still have it. But my solution is going to be nitrogen. The way I figure it, except for the places where I'm growing things, I'm going to fix it with nitrogen for a couple of reasons. I'm not growing anything except weeds here, and nitrogen will burn those weeds up and it'll also aid in the breakdown of these wood chips. That's my thoughts. I will not place a bunch of nitrogen over here near my beautiful muscadines. Look at these beets. My trellis is long, but my vine is not. But we're getting there, 1 year at a time. This is only year 2, and look how many I've got just on what vine I have. I mean, they're gorgeous. They go on the stalk here. Some over here, hiding in the back. And they're all through here, all the way around. Beautiful. I'm really excited about those puppies. Let's see, am I missing anything? There's an acorn squash. It's nice and dark. I haven't got any acorns off of it yet. Fennel plant, looking a little rough, but it's got some new growth on it. Here is, I think, some zucchini plants, and there's a white scallop squash right there. It looks pretty good. It might be, well, not quite. Not ready to go yet. You got to think, though, folks. This, even though it's a small plant and it hasn't done that great, this is my first year in wood chips. Now, for anything to be grown over here, this soil has not been fertilized or anything. All it is cardboard and wood chips. And yes, I dug below the wood chips and planted them in the ground, but that ground has not been fertilized with anything. So, same here. These are the Boston pickling cucumbers. And yes, I realize the vine looks rough, but look at it, how big it is. That's kind of what matters to me right now, because it's my first year in wood chips, and I've actually got a couple of cucumbers actually coming on. So hey, small things. Strawberry plants looking beautiful. Got a lot of runners out. You see these runners? They're gonna make their way down. I don't have to tell Mother Nature how to do her job. Besides these weeds, these dang dollar weeds, the acorn squash has only got a couple of squash left on it. Let's see, I got some tomatoes from a sucker I planted here. I don't know what kind. I'm assuming they're cherry tomatoes because there's so many flowers. Look at this. Can you tell I'm sick of banana peppers? I'm not even picking them. That's how much I've had of them. A couple of other things over here. I got a hummingbird vine that's doing well. Stalk of Carl's Jim corn that's leaning over and probably not going to make it, but I understand. A sweet million tomato. It's not doing so great. But here is my prize. This is a poor looking goji berry bush. And a friend of mine had it growing, or trying to grow, in the shade. He wasn't doing anything with it really. So I traded him. We gave him some cuttings off of my blackberries, and he gave me goji berry plant. And look, it's got new growth. New growth. All around it actually, if you look at the tips. So it likes where it's at. We just have to wait. Look at this. See how this vine is? That's not a weed, folks. That is a cantaloupe. Now, I haven't really got any cantaloupes on it, but in the last week or two, it has really vined out a lot. So we got little baby cantaloupes. I don't know if they're getting pollinated or not. I did see some bees out here. So we'll just wait and see. You know why? Because we can. Mother Nature likes to wait. Y'all, this friggin' cucumber. This is one plant. Look over there on the ground. That's the same plant on the ground. All of this. All of this. All of this is one friggin' cucumber plant. We have gotten so many cucumbers, we almost didn't know what to do with them. But I'll show you what we did with them right here. Then there's the basil, all gone to seed because the cucumber plant swallowed it whole. As the cucumber plant is also swallowing my blueberries. I'm truly not worried about it, y'all. Blueberries will be fine. Oh, we got butternut squash, which looks to have dried up overnight. I saw this yesterday and they looked fine. So I'll come out here and cut these. That one over there still got green leaves and looking good. Very interesting. I'm still learning a lot about this stuff. Look at this asparagus. Going to seed, baby. Going to seed. Look at all those seeds. And I'm going to let them go. We're going to have asparagus in a couple of years. Big tall milkweed, looking good. Like I said, that butternut squash. My zucchinis have magically turned into boards. No, I'm just kidding. I did pull them up. That was 2 zucchini plants, and it took up that much space, and that's a good 8 to 10 feet in length. They were huge, but I put those boards down to kill some of these weeds, to just suppress them from the sun. This is Hubbard squash plant. I don't have any actual squash on it. Look at that friggin' cucumber. It's crazy. Here are my 8-foot tomatoes. I know it's a dang jungle in there, I know. Poor planting, or just not ideal trimming, I don't know. But I guess it's a good problem to have. Got eggplant there, got a poblano pepper there, more peppers, beans. That there is a toothache plant that just has been very slow to bloom. Look at this. This thing goes all the way up, and then it keeps going up some more. And there are flowers all over it. So I'm 6'1". That is literally 8 feet tall. San Marzano tomatoes, looking good. Can't wait to taste them. Look at all these San Marzanos. Look at all these San Marzanos. Yeah, baby. No, that wasn't a grasshopper. That was a flower. And here's a bee. So we got lots of San Marzanos, y'all. So I'm really happy with the garden this year. Like I said, I have learned so much. What's the old saying? I went to grow a garden and the garden grew me. Yep, that's me. Comfrey looking good. My little peach tree, my $11 peach tree. Sorry about the finger there. It's looking pretty good this year. I mean, there's not going to be any peaches, but I'm not worried about that. We'll prune it in the winter. It'll look fine. This is a plum bush that my mother-in-law gave me. She says it's self-fertile. I've had it for a couple of years, and I haven't seen any kind of fruiting action. But that may take several years, I don't know. But it's certainly a lot bigger because it was in a solo cup when I got it. Now it's about 3 feet tall. Let's see. Another piece of goji berry. I don't know if that one's going to make it. The Fort Hook lima beans. Still is yet to have seen any beans. A little more comfrey. I don't even know what that is. It's something my mother-in-law gave me. Really need to cut grass. Now this is all that debris and leftovers from the zucchini. It's a lot of it. It has really wilted a lot since yesterday when I put it in there too. I am going to cut this back, y'all, and put some wood chips, I promise. Red honeysuckles, raspberries, yellow honeysuckles. Look at this bushy tomato that just came up from a sucker. Stuck it in the ground as I did this one. And it's already 2.5 feet tall, I guess. There's another butternut, I believe. And look at all that lambs there. Just planted that last year and it was like 7 or 8 plants. Look at it. It's friggin' massive. This is eggplant. Got a couple of flowers on there, you can see. That's a squash that I just picked. It wasn't any good, so I just threw it out here to compost. And look, this is a Hubbard, sorry, finger again. Hubbard squash that I planted. It's a good 8-10 feet long. I see some flowers, but I don't see any actual squash plants as of yet. But it doesn't show any signs of stopping. So we're gonna wait and see. It's like everything else. Look here, folks. My backyard. Just got off work. It's a mess. I don't care. I love it. I hope you all have a great rest of the evening. And I wish you happy gardening. Take care. See you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Here's little Ethan, my little buddy. Say hey to everybody, Ethan.
Hi, everybody.
Tell them to have a great day.
Have a great day.
All right. Bye, Ethan.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Love you.